Well, good morning, Business 10 students. This is Mr. Doucette, and we are on week 6 of our 8-week class here at Norco College, fall 2022. So we only have 3 weeks left, counting this week. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what to expect as we move into these final few weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And here we are on our course homepage. And of course, we're going to come down here. We are actually in the second week of our third module. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And that brings us down to week 5 and week 6 right here on your screen. Of course, last week we had really 2 weeks to do our work since we had Thanksgiving break in there. So chapters 13 and 14 were what we were covering, and you did the check-in assignment. Hopefully you did the marketing mix evaluation of In-N-Out Burger. And really what I was looking for there is, in your opinion, where do you think they put their most effort in their marketing mix? And that's really all I was looking for. So I'll be grading those over the next few days. You had a quiz as well. And then you started your discussion post number 3 by Simon Sinek. Excellent TED Talk about the how leaders inspire action. And it's really a marketing approach to business, really answering the question, why? Why do we exist? Why do we do what we do? And people buy what you do, or they buy what you believe, not necessarily what you do. So it's kind of an interesting little concept. So I guarantee you'll be thinking back on this TED Talk for 10 years, remembering what you learned in it. You'll probably watch it a number of times after this class is over as you continue on in your educational journey. But that was last week. Now that's going to move down to this week. So we're going to move that down here. That's still open and available for you to do that discussion post. But this week we're going to be looking at chapters 15 and 16. I believe these have to do with distribution as well as promotions. So you'll learn about what's called the promotional mix, which is very similar to the marketing mix. The marketing mix is the 4 Ps. The promotional mix is not 4 Ps. It's a little different, but it's taking that promotional P and blowing it up into different ways in which you can do promotions. In fact, it's the advertising class that I teach. This is that class in one chapter. So it can really be expanded out quite a bit when you start looking at promotions or advertising. Anyway, that's what you're going to be looking at in chapters 15 and 16. We have a product distribution strategy worksheet. So I'm just asking you to think about a product on the shelf. Go into Walmart, go into Target, look at a product, and then ask yourself, how did it get here? And maybe you do a little research on it. Look it up, look up the company, where they located, who made it. Was it picked up by a wholesaler and then brought to Target? How did it get there? So I want you to kind of answer that question. How did that product get from the beginning of its idea or concept to that shelf and you buying it? So that's what I'm asking you to do. It's just really for you to think through and show me that you understand how this whole distribution thing works. And it's all explained in chapter 15, I believe it is. And then, of course, you're going to continue that discussion post that by Simon Sinek, and then you have your third exam also due on Sunday, the 27th. The Sunday, December 4th. So that's it for this week. Those are the 4 items, or the items that you have to work on. As we just scroll ahead a little bit, you have 2 more weeks and 1 more module. So you'll have chapters 2 and 17. We're going to start dealing with finances next. So the next 4 chapters or so deal with finances and budgeting and what are the business documents in the area of finance look like? What are they? How do you read them? So we'll be looking at all of that over the next couple of weeks. So I will be doing a video this week as I am right now, but I'll be doing 1 more video, and then the last week I won't be doing a video, so I'll cover everything that needs to be said in the final video next week. So have a great week, everyone. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. Keep up the good work. And I think the only thing I want to add to everything is, I know last week on the quiz for chapter 3, there were some additional questions that required you to give a fill-in answer. And I don't even know how those got into my exam, so I'm going to go in and take those out for the next class. But just do your best. I'll automatically give you credit on those no matter what you did, because I wasn't intending on including those